Good morning everybody, and a very warm welcome to this week's Turf Talk. I hope you're all keeping really well. So once again we're greeted by blue skies. We've got some lovely sunshine, a little bit of heat on the back, which is fantastic, especially considering it's December. So today, in these conditions, what better than having a wander out into the fields and see what's going on. So yeah, I'm not going to talk anymore, let's crack on and let's see what's happening. It might be December and we might be approaching Christmas, but that doesn't mean that things start to slow down here at Tilleys. In fact, quite the opposite. And we're going to learn today in the video a lot of what's going on. Now, one thing that is really important this time of year is we get out in these fields, do plenty of walking around, checking the condition of the turf and looking for anything that may be giving us a challenge in the future. So what I'm just going to do this morning, I've just got my little probe here. I was going to take a quick temperature reading and just see where soil temperatures are at right now. So I'm just going to turn the camera around and we'll take a look. So we just stick the probe in the ground there and let's see where the temperatures are at. There we go. So currently we're set at 7.5, in fact just dropped 7.4 degrees there. So soil temperature have cooled down a lot now. Now what does that mean? That means that the growth is slowing down. So we're backing off the mowing now, so we're just doing little sort of harvest crops. And things like the autonomous mower we've been looking at recently are really helping, with that. But also with the temperature cooling down now, we'll start to see, less worm activity, less worm casting activity, which is fantastic. And as time goes on, it's getting a lot colder now in the day, and also hope that's going to help reduce disease pressure too. So all in all, considering it's December, the turf looks absolutely amazing. And yeah, plenty going on. Let's go and see. Of course, at the heart of our business is the harvesting operations, and this is the field we were in last week when we looked at breaking into a new field. And as you can see all the way down there behind me, we've cleared off that headland where we were thinking about leaves and just forward planning to just try and reduce the workload a little bit. So yes, the harvest has gone really well here today. Dan's just loading up and there's going to be another load going to some very happy customers. So yeah, so we're soon getting through this field. We've got another headland broken in here now, and it's all going really well. So yeah, we'll maybe catch up a little bit of harvest later on in the video. In the meantime, let's go a bit further and see what else is happening. Days like this at this time of year really are a premium, and we've really got to get the best out of them, and not just in terms of out on the grass, but doing other things as well, like top dressing. And Dave's down here at the moment and he will be back shortly to load up, and then we'll be top dressing another one of our revetting fields. So what we'll do, we'll wait for him, we'll watch him fill up, and then we'll follow him down, watch a bit of sand dressing, and I'll explain a bit more about the process and the field we're in and what we're trying to achieve when we get there. Now the sand we're top dressing with is a USGA specification, so in terms of particle size distribution it's predominantly in the mediums, and what this allows us to do with the revetting turf, it allows the movement of the roots through the profile much better, the movement of water, the movement of nutrient, to keep those roots spreading around and really sort of firming up that turf and giving it the strength we really need it to be in a few years time when this becomes a product. And it's really important this product goes out and it's strong, but also with the sand we find that it doesn't have the same characteristics in terms of the revetting turf as a standard soil would. So a standard soil might contain a lot of fine sort of particles that tend to in time break down, collapse, and you start to lose the rigidity of the face, but we tend to find with the sand based product that doesn't really happen. So yeah, fantastic. Let's go and watch some spreading. one thing I really enjoy when I'm out field walking is just taking a little bit of time to sort of ponder things and reflect on things and look forward, look back. And you know, 2025, the UK turf production, I mean, let's not sugarcoat it, it's been an incredibly challenging year. You know, we've had the challenges of the wet winter straight into a prolonged drought is the only way we can describe it. You know, rainfall figures up in Lincolnshire through the whole growing season were as low as they've ever been. So yeah, really, really difficult, and this coupled with ever increasing production costs has made it a real challenge. But you know what, you look at this turf behind me, this beautiful fescue here, it's an absolute testament to the whole team who have pulled together with irrigation, with all the operations throughout this summer, done an amazing job. Absolutely awesome, fantastic team effort. In terms of the harvest, it's another busy one. I've returned to Springwood, which is our headquarters, and of course there's plenty going on here too. So we've got a 360 excavator, a small one there, and here at the moment is continuing to clear out drainage channels, things like that, clear any leaves or debris to make sure that any water is shed efficiently going into the winter period. And also we've got more irrigation pipes coming in, so it really is ongoing. So not only are we doing these things, which are, you know, fairly standard for this time of year, but also we are doing a lot of machinery maintenance. Now, without efficient machinery, we struggle to really sustain you know, turf production in general. So when we look at things like the Vemo, we've seen that on a few videos and we'll be doing some more soon. You might notice at the moment it's minus its cutting units. Now these are in the workshop, they're having their annual service, they're being reground, you know, all the greasing done, all the standard stuff, bearings checked, everything else, ready for the new season in the spring. So we're going to wander in, doing a bit of grinding in there. We'll take a quick look. I'm not going to spend too much time in there. We'll save that for another video, hopefully in the next couple of weeks. But yeah, here's a little taster. So I'm going to close the video with that little taster, but before I do, I've got a couple of really big thank yous to say. First of all, a massive thank you to everybody who takes the time to watch the video, all you subscribers out there, or should I say all 1,000 of you. And yes, finally we've made that landmark, that benchmark I set for this year. Yeah, I'm absolutely overwhelmed by all your support, and yeah, thank you so much. You know, I do these videos because I enjoy doing them. I enjoy sharing my experiences of the turf world and hopefully putting you behind the scenes and, you know, so you can see what goes on. So I really hope you enjoy them. So yeah, anything you can do to help, you know, by liking, sharing with your friends and help us grow the channel further. We can't wait to make some more. My second thank you is to Pete, who does all the edit on these before he releases them. He's been in the background since day one. You know, he's been my wingman throughout all this. So massive thanks to Pete for creating all these as well. So yeah, so there we go. And yeah, can't wait to bring you another one next week. But in the meantime, have a great weekend. Take care, everybody. Cheers for now.